My guitar has bigger balls than yours does. Hey everybody, Jayce Allan here. Welcome back to the channel. So a little while ago I reviewed the Swiff Audio WT09A wireless guitar system that is shaped like a pair of balls. How else can I say it? But we kind of made fun of that in the video. So now they've come out with an updated version. The folks at Swiff Audio sent a set over to me to review. So we're going to check those out and see how they compare. This is the WT09B. And they made some improvements on it, and so we'll talk about those. But real quick, let's just show the box there, and we'll open it up real quick. So to differentiate themselves from the first version, you're going to notice something a little unique about the design. They're blue. Lots of jokes in there somewhere, but we'll move on from that and get down to how they sound. So comes with another case, like a hard case, magnetic closures on them, and as you can see, they're blue. So here's the original version. We'll pull those out real quick. So then these were the black, and so we're black and blue. Whoops! Come on, focus you. There we go. There. So you can see those, and then the new ones are these blue color. Okay, same shape, size, you know. They have a little arm on them that can bend back, so you can put them up out of the way. So they're not in the way of your guitar. And then a case with a magnetic closure on it, and then it comes with a lanyard, which is probably in here. So yeah, so you get a lanyard like in the first one, and then a Y cable to charge them up with. So pretty much the same as the first video. So then they should be charged up. If I can get them open here again. Oops. There we go. So then basically all you do is hold this. These are buttons in the top, and you hold them down until they flash, and then they pair automatically. The one says TX on it with a little guitar icon. That's the one that goes in your guitar. And then this one is RX, and that's the receiver. One of the things that I kind of complained about, I mean, I didn't really complain about it with the first set because, you know, I haven't really, you know, I tested them out, but I haven't really used them. But I've used these wireless systems in the past, similar ones. And they're on the 2.4 gigahertz frequency, which is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And so if you have a lot of devices, in the area where you're using that, sometimes you can get dropouts and interference and things like that. So what they've done with this update is they've now it operates on the 5.8 gigahertz spectrum, which is the sort of the newer Wi-Fi. Newer, I say newer. It's been around for quite a while, but it's less crowded than the 2.4 gigahertz system or bandwidth. So you should get, you know, a lot less, you know, interference with this new style. Let's see. Okay, so let's see what they have to say here. Designed specifically for high impedance instruments. Okay, so another design update is the WT09A didn't work with active pickups. It only worked with passive pickups. Well, they've added the ability to use the WT09B with active pickups. So if you're using EMGs or something that has active output, you can use this with that as well. And The first iteration was less than 4 milliseconds of latency. This one, it says it sits slightly under 5.5 milliseconds, which is, you know, if you can hear that, then you've got bigger problems. And then there's saying the range is up to 100 feet, which is 30 meters. But then their documentation that they sent me says 70 meters. So let's check out some of the information that they sent me. It says what would that be? 1 megahertz high impedance design with ultra fast transient response, negative 125 dB low noise floor, plus 0.2% total harmonic distortion. I have no idea what any of that stuff means, so if it means something to you, that's great. Like it says, 5.5 less than 5.5 millisecond ultra low latency, delivering a wired-like playing feel. And so 0 lag, built-in antenna, frequency hopping, so it changes frequencies automatically to give you the best signal, and switchable channels. And then it says here, it says 70 meters of stable transmission range, and then 0 power consumption in shutdown mode and ultra low power management. It says that, so they have built-in batteries in them. It says the lifespan of the battery is 8+ years. Fully rechargeable even when completely drained, no risk of permanent failure. And then it's got some, you'll notice the LED ring on it when it's lit up. That's sort of, it'll transition from green to yellow to red depending on the signal strength, and if you're getting any interference, it'll show you that through the LED. One-click automatic pairing, like I said, I just turned them on. They paired themselves automatically. USB-C charger, and 1-year warranty. And then some of their talking points. WT-09B is more than just a wireless system. It's a professional tool that delivers a cleaner, fuller, and more authentic guitar tone. You won't feel any delay. Even with fast drums and tapping, it plays and responds just like a wired cable. Even in high interference environments like bars, music festivals, backstages, and crowded venues, the WT-09B remains rock solid with no dropouts or glitches. Not a disposable product. They're making it clear that this is a professional product, not like the sort of the inexpensive, really inexpensive, like $15 to $30 range throwaway ones where the battery, I've had a few of those, the battery only lasts for a couple months and then they don't really maintain a full charge anymore. And then, like I said, the LED display on it, it just kind of interacts with the signal strength to let you know if you're having any problems with the signal. And then you get a 3-hour plus charge time is what they're saying, which is pretty good. That's, but sometimes I've done gigs that were 4 hours, so, and I don't do those anymore. That's a long time to play. I mean, even the professional concerts, professional musicians at concerts don't play that long. And then, like I said, you get that hard, it's like a hard shell case that closes with magnets, and you just throw that in your gig bag and away you go. Okay, so let's plug it in and try it out. Okay, so we'll use the kit guitar that we put together from Tostar, just a Telecaster style guitar. We'll plug one of these into the guitar and one into our audio interface. Okay, this is that Tostar guitar kit that I put together. Really nice guitar. So we got one of these, the transmitter in here. You can see the ring around it's green, and then the transmitter in the going into my audio interface. I got a strobe tuner on here to So there's no lag. I mean, they're right about that, no lag. I got a lot of Wi-Fi devices, Bluetooth devices with the camera and the monitor, and my phone's sitting right here. It doesn't seem like there's any interference. And then usually I'll run up to the garage, and then you'll see the signals start to degrade. So we'll do that real quick. We'll see. I mean, they said 100 feet. You know, I have no reason to doubt that they're right about that. So let's, it's kind of crappy outside today. It seems like every time I do these wireless things, the weather's bad. So I usually just walk out into the yard, but I'll just run upstairs. Okay, here we go. So I don't think I lost signal at all going up there. But I'll have to play it back and see. But anyway, that gives you an idea of the range. I mean, that's through walls and everything, so good strong signal. Okay, let's see if there's anything else we need to cover before we wrap this up. Lithium-ion battery, specifically developed and engineered for guitar and bass, optimized for high fidelity instrument tone, reproduction delivering clear natural sound, ultra low latency, long range. In the instructions, it says 200 feet line of sight, but it says, like I said, it says 70 meters, but then the old one said 100 feet. And then there's an actual battery indicator light on it. If we can, let's see if we can show that here in the camera. There's little LEDs. So that little compartment is where the battery or the USB cable goes, and that little rubber door there. And then these are lights here. I think if you press in, see they light up. You press, do a long press, and they light up. See, that's your battery indicator. So as that drops, that tells you what your battery life is. And then again, the ring here shows you that the signal is strong. It'll vary between green and red to red, green, yellow to red, as the signal strength drops. And then to pair them, if they're not paired for some reason, you press and hold that button in the middle on both of them, and then the ring turns to like a rainbow color, and then it will pair. And it finds the best frequency. There's no, you don't change the frequency manually. It says if your battery indicator gets down to 1 LED and it's flashing, that means you got about 10 minutes left. So, and it says maintain clear line of sight for, the best signal. And reduce interference, keep Wi-Fi routers, Bluetooth devices, LED light controllers, all that stuff quite far away. But with the 5.8 gigahertz, you're not going to have too much of a problem unless you're operating devices that also run on that frequency. So there you go. That's it. That's the Swiff audio blue balls. There's got to be some jokes in there somewhere. I'm sure you guys will come up with some great ones in the comments. This is the WT-09B wireless guitar system. So check it out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you next time.